Hi everybody. We're working with Onshape and we're working with our box and we're trying to make feet on our box. And one way to do this is with repeating patterns, which we can do. Okay, so we're going to learn about the linear pattern tool. It's available on Onshape in either 2D or 3D. Okay, so we're psyched about that, and that's what we're going to do. So when we last left off, we had these little we were making kind of a foot pattern, like a circular foot, and we had made a drawing that was gonna have. It was very measured. It was a half-inch in, and the pattern was like here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is it might help me to have an extra construction line here now. Okay, so I'm gonna go like this. Whoopie, I forgot to put my construction tool on. Let me see if it'll just do this. Okay. Another thing also I want to do, I hit escape to get out of a tool, and I want to view normal sketch plan. I want to make sure that that's straight, and I'm going to dimension this as well to this to make sure that it's 0.5. And this is just for the making sure of the sake. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to use these tools. Okay, there's ways to do things like you can mirror something across a line. Okay, you can do a circular pattern. Okay, or you can do a linear pattern, or you could kind of like put something in a different place. Like, I don't know, like maybe if you're designing like a shoe or something, this would be like super useful. But in this case, I'm going to make a linear pattern because I want to make this circle be down the line here, another copy of it. And what's cool is I can do it in 2 dimensions. So I'm going to put this one down here too. And to do that, I might make another guideline just to be sure. Okay, so I'm going to go like this. I'm going to hit the guideline thing. And go in here and just make sure that these are parallel. This is telling me it's like perpendicular, which is good. Okay, good, right? Okay, so we want that. And then what we're going to do is hit escape, and we're going to dimensionize this. Like this to this is still not, whoop, not to that, to this. I'm just going to pull this down here so keep it out of the way, 0.5. So there we go. Okay, so now what I want to do is actually use the pattern tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the pattern tool, and I'm going to pick this. Okay, and what it's telling me is it wants to know how many these to do. Okay, so I don't want to do it 3 times. I want to change this to 2. Okay, and I don't want to do this actually. What I'm going to need to know really is the dimension between here and here, because that would be helpful. Let's turn this off for a sec. Let's escape. Okay, and so what I actually need to know is this dimension, right? The dimension between this and this. Okay, which is 2.5 inches. Okay, so let's go back to the dimension tool. So it's going to go like this. This is the linear pattern here. I don't want to do it 3 times. I mean, if you want to do it 3 times, that's kind of cool. But let's do it here and do it 2 times. Okay, and take this and make it 2.5. Okay, so that's pretty cool, right? And then that'll get me that, right? And then this one has it only going in one direction. So I'm going to pull this doing down this way and see what happens. Okay. And then all I need to do is trying to make this second pattern group. And I'm just going to go like this and make this 2.5. Oopie, going the wrong way, of course. Sorry about that. Let's make it go this way. Okay. Oh, maybe I have to make it, I'm sorry, I have to make it negative 2.5. Negative 2.5, because I wanted to go the other direction. And there you have it. Okay. And then what it's telling me to do right here with like the mouse, the little mouse, it's telling me to click that so it agrees with it. Okay. And there we go. And we've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4 exact things. Okay, which is kind of cool, right? Pretty nice. Okay, so you can have 4 of these, you can have 5 of those, you could have 6 of them, you could do a whole bunch of things with this. Okay, so that's pretty great. I think I can adjust this too. Like, let's say if I want to go to 3, right? But I would change this dimension here to 1.25, and there you go, like that. So that's kind of cool too, right? And maybe I want to do this one 3 again. And see, that's too far, so I'll change this to 1.25, and there you go. Now I've got all these little like, it looks like a Lego, doesn't it? These little feet that I could use. Okay, so let's go for that. Okay, so if I want to extrude this now, okay, I can go like this to hit foot 2. Okay, and I can hit the extrude button. And what's going to happen is I get all these like little feet. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I might change them to be 0.75 because that's what they are. So I'm going to go 0.75, so they look more like square. Okay, and that's good.